10 disturbing habits of covert narcissists you might never realize. Have you ever come across someone who seems to be quiet and unassuming, but deep down, you suspect they may have a hidden need for admiration and validation? Covert narcissists are the type of person who's incredibly adept at concealing their true feelings, thoughts, and motivations. Their need for approval and praise is so strong that they may become visibly distressed if they don't receive any positive feedback. Unfortunately, their desperation for validation can lead them to be callous and insensitive toward the feelings and needs of those around them. They may even seem indifferent to the struggles that others may be facing. It's not always easy to spot a covert narcissist, but understanding their behaviors and motivations can help you protect yourself from their harmful effects. Covert narcissists often exhibit critical and judgmental attitudes toward those around them. They may portray an air of superiority and frequently point out flaws in others. Additionally, they possess a significant proclivity for controlling and manipulative conduct, implementing tactics such as gaslighting, emotional manipulation, and guilt-tripping to accomplish their objectives. Knowing and familiarizing oneself with these characteristic behaviors can help protect against falling prey to a covert narcissist's manipulations, particularly if one has professional or personal dealings with them. However, identifying a covert narcissist can be a challenging task. Here are 10 traits that are frequently linked to individuals who harbor covert narcissistic tendencies. Number 1. Covert narcissists often mimic the actions of those around them. Covert narcissists tend to imitate individuals they admire to gain respect from them. During conversations or interactions, they may attempt to mirror the other person's speech patterns or actions. As they are constantly striving for validation, copying others is a way for them to attain indirect praise. Spending extended periods with a specific individual increases the likelihood that a covert narcissist will replicate their ways of speaking and acting. This desire to imitate others stems from their incapacity to think creatively and be independent, which leads to them mimicking the people around them. Number 2. Covert narcissists become uninterested easily. Covert narcissists have short attention spans and switch interests frequently. They may become fascinated with something new and exciting, but lose interest after the initial thrill is gone. They are perpetually seeking new methods to receive validation or gain praise. In addition to shifting their hobbies and passions, they may also find themselves moving on from intimate relationships shortly after beginning them. As a result of their need for constant attention, they may become manipulative and domineering in their closest relationships. Ultimately, this may cause them to neglect their responsibilities and disappoint others. Number 3. Covert narcissists regularly criticize you. Covert narcissists frequently criticize the actions of those around them. They may employ backhanded compliments, such as "your presentation was acceptable for a beginner," to make you feel inferior. They may also come across as judgmental and critical of others. The covert narcissist is not satisfied unless they are finding fault with your life plans or vision, regardless of its validity. Their strong belief in their superiority makes them incapable of admitting fault or error. This action reinforces their sense of power and esteem. They will stop at nothing to demonstrate their superiority over you. Number 4. Covert narcissists tell baseless lies. Covert narcissists often engage in dishonest behavior without any pangs of guilt. They may believe their lies to be true, thereby making it more convincing. These individuals may use deceitful tactics to achieve their goals or hide their true intentions. To boost their self-esteem, they may concoct outrageous stories. Furthermore, they may also exaggerate the facts. They relish making things look more complex than it is, often rendering simple tasks more complicated. Airtight accountability mechanisms do not usually deter narcissists from lying. This conduct is oppressive and exploitative. This method removes choices from others, depriving them of the freedom to make a decision. Number 5. Covert narcissists give insincere apologies. Covert narcissists seldom accept responsibility or admit fault in their behavior. They may act as if there was no malicious intent and feign innocence to avoid any blame. They may apologize to put an end to the conflict, but it usually isn't heartfelt. They will continue to deny any wrongdoing, hoping the issue will be forgotten. A genuine apology has the power to reconcile differences and boost self-esteem. Unfortunately, covert narcissists don't give real apologies. Instead, they focus on what others think of them, believing it is crucial to maintaining their image. They offer shallow excuses for their actions. Number 6. Covert narcissists are obsessed with their image. Covert narcissists have an intense desire to appear perfect to those around them. They may trick or deceive others to keep up this facade of perfection. They might exaggerate their accomplishments and evade accountability for their mistakes. They are addicted to flattery and crave validation and praise from others. They seek positive recognition from others to maintain their perception of being in control. They act as if they are selfless to fungible adoration from those around them. They are unable to be direct in their requests, preferring to charm and manipulate people to get their way. Number 7. Covert narcissists use dishonest tactics to succeed. Covert narcissists are perfectionists who strive for excellence in everything they do, regardless of the ethical implications. They might cheat, deceive, or coerce others to achieve their desired results. They have a natural talent for persuasion and are incredibly persistent in reaching their goals. They seldom hesitate to exploit their existing connections to advance in their field of choice. To the covert narcissist, everything is about showcasing their greatness. Number 8. Covert narcissists are subtle gaslighters. Gaslighting is a form of emotional abuse where one person manipulates another into questioning their sanity. Covert narcissists are skilled at gaslighting, making it difficult for their victims to discern what is happening. They appear to disregard your emotions and opinions, and instead provide insufficient context or belittle you to undermine your perception of reality. They may say things like "you're confused" or "I don't know what you're talking about," causing you to question your own thoughts and trust in your assessment of the situation. They make you believe you're delusional, slowly and subtly so you're less likely to notice. This is a part of their modus operandi. Number 9. Covert narcissists lack empathy. Covert narcissists lack concern for others and are solely focused on themselves. They might fabricate stories or manipulate information to remain the center of attention. They lack genuine empathy, and even when they appear compassionate, it's solely because they are hoping to gain something. They might seem interested in hearing others' experiences, but it is only to compare it to their own accomplishments. They're always looking for someone to boost their ego without having to put in any effort themselves. Number 10. Covert narcissists are easily insulted. Covert narcissists have a strong need for approval and are prone to feeling hurt by criticism or mocking. They become defensive and irritable at the slightest suggestion of criticism. Narcissists don't handle negative feedback well and can interpret it as an attack on their character. They see themselves as perfect and deserving of admiration. They are prone to interrupting others while speaking because of their exaggerated self-importance. Covert narcissists are very good at masking their emotions and can pretend to be caring while hiding their true intentions. Despite their lack of honesty and self-centeredness, it's possible to control them with the right strategies and knowledge. I hope this information has been helpful and that you can use it to make informed decisions about relationships with people you may suspect are covert narcissists. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you'll join me for future uploads. Have a fantastic day.
So everyone, have you ever met someone who seems quiet and introverted, but deep down you suspect they might be hiding something? Maybe they have a strong need for admiration and validation that they don't show on the surface. If so, you might have come across a covert narcissist. Covert narcissists are experts at concealing their true feelings, thoughts, and motivations. They rely on praise and positive feedback to boost their self-esteem, and they might become visibly distressed if they don't receive it. Unfortunately, their need for validation can make them callous and insensitive towards others, and it's not always easy to spot them. But don't worry, understanding their behaviors and motivations can help you protect yourself from their harmful effects. That's why we are going to talk about the 10 most common traits associated with covert narcissists. We are going to summarize today's video. Number 1. Covert narcissists often mimic the actions of those around them. They might mirror someone's speech or actions to gain their respect and indirectly receive praise. Number 2. Covert narcissists become uninterested easily. They have short attention spans and constantly seek new ways to get validation or praise. This can cause them to neglect their responsibilities and disappoint others. Now number 3, covert narcissists regularly criticize you. They might employ backhanded compliments or constantly point out flaws in others to reinforce their sense of power and superiority. Number 4, covert narcissists tell baseless lies. They might engage in dishonest behavior without feeling any guilt or accountability. This behavior is oppressive and exploitative, depriving others of their freedom. And number 5, covert narcissists give insincere apologies. They seldom accept responsibility or admit fault in their behavior, instead focusing on maintaining their image and pleasing others. Number 6, covert narcissists are obsessed with their image. They have an intense desire to appear perfect and might trick or deceive others to keep up this facade. Number 7, covert narcissists use dishonest tactics to succeed. They might cheat, deceive, or manipulate others to achieve their desired results, regardless of the ethical implications. Number 8, covert narcissists are subtle gaslighters. They manipulate others into questioning their sanity, making it difficult for their victims to discern what is happening. Number 9, covert narcissists lack empathy. They lack concern for others and might fabricate stories or manipulate information to remain the center of the attention. And lastly, number 10, covert narcissists are easily insulted. They have a strong need for approval and might become defensive and irritable at the slightest suggestion or criticism. Well, those are a lot of traits, right? But knowing and familiarizing yourself with them can protect you from falling prey to the manipulations of a covert narcissist. It's not always easy to spot them, but understanding their behaviors and motivations can help you make informed decisions about your relationship. So, if you suspect that someone in your life might have covert narcissistic tendencies, make sure to protect yourself and your well-being. And as always, thank you for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful and informative, and I will see you again in the next video, guys. Have a nice day.